We've all experienced it. The moments when life seems to slip through our fingers, when what we thought was permanent or stable suddenly fades away. Whether it's a relationship, a job, or even a personal belief, change is inevitable. What if I told you that embracing this very uncertainty could be the key to finding peace, letting go of unnecessary pain, and stepping into a new sense of freedom? The Buddhist concept of Anicca offers profound wisdom on this very matter. Anicca, or impermanence, teaches us that everything in life is transient, constantly changing, and ultimately fleeting. By understanding and accepting this truth, we learn to navigate life with greater ease, letting go of attachments that only lead to suffering. Instead of resisting the flow of life, we can learn to live in harmony with it. In today's video, we'll dive deep into the concept of impermanence, explore how it shapes our experience, and understand how it can lead us to a deeper sense of freedom. Whether you're familiar with Buddhism or new to these teachings, there's something valuable here for everyone. Welcome to the Unfolding Journey, your sanctuary for exploring deeper truths and insights that can transform the way you approach life. Here, we dive into spiritual teachings, mindfulness practices, and personal growth strategies to help you lead a more conscious, balanced, and peaceful life. Whether you're seeking clarity, healing, or simply a greater sense of purpose, this channel is here to guide you every step of the way. As we explore topics like mindfulness, meditation, personal growth, and ancient wisdom traditions, I invite you to join me in this unfolding journey of self-discovery. Together, we'll navigate the challenges of life with compassion, awareness, and understanding. If you're looking for inspiration to cultivate inner peace and live more mindfully, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a moment of our shared wisdom. Let's begin. At the heart of Buddhism lies the teaching of the three marks of existence, which encompass impermanence, anicca, suffering, dukkha, and non-self, anatta. Of these, anicca stands out as a core truth of the human condition. It refers to the understanding that all things are in a constant state of flux. Nothing in the material or mental world remains the same, not even for a moment. From the most obvious changes, like the seasons shifting or the aging of the body, to subtler shifts, such as the fluctuation of our emotions and thoughts, Anicca reminds us that change is unavoidable. What we see as solid, stable, and permanent is, in fact, a mirage. When we recognize the reality of Anicca, we come face to face with the impermanence of all things. Our attachments, whether to people, experiences, or outcomes, are bound to lead to disappointment because they are based on the illusion of permanence. This is where the path to freedom begins, in accepting that change is not something to fear or resist, but to embrace. One of the most liberating aspects of understanding Anicca is realizing that we don't have to cling to what we cannot control. In fact, letting go is an essential part of moving forward in life. We often hold on to things, whether they are past regrets, outdated beliefs, or even toxic relationships, because we fear change or the uncertainty that comes with it. But when we release our grip, we create space for something new to enter our lives. The process of letting go can be deeply transformative. It allows us to heal from past wounds, to stop identifying with the things that have defined us, and to make room for fresh experiences. Anicca teaches us that when we let go of what no longer serves us, we align ourselves with the flow of life itself. We stop resisting the present moment and instead accept what comes our way. This doesn't mean giving up or abandoning things that matter. Instead, it means recognizing that attachment to outcomes, people, and possessions creates suffering. When we learn to accept the temporary nature of these things, we open ourselves up to living more fully and mindfully in the present moment. One of the key insights of Buddhist teachings is that attachment leads to suffering. This is most clearly illustrated by the concept of dukkha, a term that refers to the dissatisfaction and unease that accompany our attachment to things that are impermanent. We constantly chase after things we think will bring us happiness, whether it's a material object, a relationship, or a particular outcome. But because everything is subject to change, the things we attach ourselves to inevitably shift or fade, leaving us in a state of longing or disappointment. Anicca invites us to confront this cycle of attachment and suffering. When we recognize that everything is transient, we can begin to detach from our constant desire for things to remain the same. We stop expecting permanence from the impermanent and, as a result, reduce the suffering that comes with it. This doesn't mean we stop caring or stop engaging with life, but we learn to engage with life from a place of understanding and acceptance, rather than attachment. The Buddha's teachings guide us to cultivate a sense of equanimity, a calmness in the face of change. This means that, rather than reacting with fear, frustration, or clinging, we learn to face life's shifts with a steady heart. When we release our attachment to outcomes and expectations, we create space for true peace. So, how can we practically apply the teachings of Anicca to our everyday lives? How do we embrace change and let go of attachments that no longer serve us? Here are some steps you can take to embody this wisdom. Mindfulness and awareness. The first step in embracing impermanence is cultivating mindfulness. By being fully present in each moment, we can observe the transient nature of our thoughts, feelings, and experiences. We begin to see that nothing is fixed and that change is occurring constantly, even if we don't notice it right away. Embrace the uncertainty. Instead of fearing change, we can learn to welcome it. Life is full of uncertainty, and when we let go of the need for control, we open ourselves up to new possibilities. Embracing uncertainty with curiosity and openness can lead to profound personal growth. Let go of attachment to outcomes. We often become attached to specific outcomes, whether it's the success of a project, the approval of others, or the way a relationship turns out. But by loosening our grip on these outcomes, we can experience freedom from disappointment. Practice focusing on the process, not just the result. Release past grudges and wounds. Holding on to past pain or grudges only keeps us stuck in the past. The teaching of Anicca encourages us to release old hurts and forgive, both others and ourselves. This act of letting go can free us from the burden of suffering and help us move forward with lightness. The teachings of Anicca offer us a powerful tool for navigating life with greater peace and resilience. By accepting the impermanence of all things, we free ourselves from the shackles of attachment and open the door to a more meaningful, mindful existence. Letting go of what no longer serves us allows us to step into the present moment with clarity and purpose. If you found this video insightful, I encourage you to subscribe to The Unfolding Journey for more content on mindfulness, personal growth, and spiritual awakening. Together, we can continue exploring the wisdom that guides us towards a more peaceful and fulfilled life. Remember, change is not something to fear. It's the natural flow of life. Embrace it, let go, and find freedom in the impermanence of all things. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more content on Buddhism, mindfulness, and personal growth. Join the unfolding journey, and let's continue to explore the wisdom that helps us transform our lives.